The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Saturday, November 11th on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Bet365. Bet365 is offering new users $1,000 risk-free bet. Sign up today at sportsgamblingpodcast.com/bet365. We're also brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets, the sports betting research platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit holbets.com. Use that promo code SGPN to get 50% off your first month and start making smarter bets today, people. We're also brought to you by Game Time. Game Time has last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. Use that promo code CFBX for $20 off your first purchase. And remember, as always, folks, too, let it ride.
Hey, this is Derek Stevens. I'm the owner of Circa Las Vegas. You're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Welcome to the college basketball experience preview and picks for Saturday, November 11th. Oh, we got a lot of fun to talk about. We have a lot of fun to talk about. Actually, I'm a bit concerned about a game going on right now as, well, first off, Lafayette's up 3 at halftime on UCLA. Hilarious. Okay, Cal's up 7 now. Pacific had a halftime lead over Cal, and I was a bit concerned because I got a few C notes riding on the Golden Bears there in Berkeley. Look, folks, we're gonna talk about everything. We got a big time day here. I'm ready to talk a lot of shit. So buckle up. All right. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
I'm probably drinking too much and celebrating too much and not sleeping. Would have killed a normal man, but nah. No, that's gone. The medical advice I got from that was like being hit by lightning. Pretend it never happened and get on with your life.
Pretend it never happened and get along with your life. That's what happens when you bet the fucking Long Island Sharks. All right. I am joined by my co-host. Give it up for former video coordinator for Bob Huggins and Frank Martin, host of the Big 12 College Experience, host of the Ryan and Rush Show. Give it up for Moneyline Mac, aka Ryan McIntyre. How you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. What a night in college hoops. Wild night. A lot of road teams won tonight. A lot of teams took the chin on the bye, unfortunately for myself.
Well, I had it all right. Now I had a pretty good night, but I mean, we'll get into it. But we're gonna talk about some. There was some blood spilled on the battlegrounds of TCE today. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to talk about it because there's even the producer behind the scenes that, you guys might catch some strays. The fucking Long Island Sharks. Good God. The fucking Long Island Sharks look like they've never been in a fucking gymnasium their whole life.
Oh my God.
Whoops. Yeah. We give you lemons sometimes. All right.
Happens, man. Happens to the best.
This is where I tell you once again. I enjoy this show, but if I was super rich, probably wouldn't do this fucking show. Maybe I would.
You probably still would.
Yeah, probably would. That's funny. A lot of people ask when I meet them, the college experience in general, basketball or football, they say, like, how did this thing come to fruition? And I go, well, I was doing it without hitting record with my brothers and my friends. So probably would be doing this, but maybe not on record. But today was a wonderful day of hoops. Even if you're on the wrong side of it.
Oh yeah.
The games were awesome today. Awesome. What do you make of the Air Force Falcons just putting it on the fucking Sharks?
I felt like LIU didn't score for about an hour and a half. I was working out during that. And I mean, I was about 30 minutes in the workout and they were still on 24 points. And I was like, Jesus Christ, can we throw it in the ocean for a goddamn change? I mean, they jumped on him and then, the wheels fell off. So good win for Air Force. That's what we get for fading Air Force on Veterans Day.
Fair.
You know what? That's fair. On us. I thought midway through, they were wearing the camo warm-ups. I go, you dumb motherfucker. You bet against Air Force on fucking Veterans Day. You deserve to lose.
Very fair. I just like taking the fucking Long Island Sharks. All right.
I do too.
But look, we locked up the next game right after. Central Connecticut State gets it done against the Aqueduct. Well, Quinnipiac wins, but we cover with the real Blue Devils. Hope you guys cashed in there. I actually watched 0 of this game because I had to run out to the store. Anything noteworthy that happened here?
It actually was a pretty good game. I'm not going to lie to you. Central Connecticut. How about the Blue Devils? They almost won the game outright. Came back. We were in the win column here. So we were 1-1 on the trash. And then another trash team let us down in the next game.
No. The Flamin' Libs.
Oh, yeah, the Libs came
the
through.
The Flamin' Libs.
The next one we fucking
I'm telling you, I had a good fucking day. The Flamin' Libs get it done against the Clits. We laid that, 4.5, 5? Cash. Straight cash. I want to shit on you and Noah for a second.
What, Dartmouth?
I didn't bet this game.
I did.
But I was prepared yesterday. I was pretty sold on UMass Lowell was going to beat the shit out of them. Not beat the shit out of them. I thought they'd win. But you guys were very confident on fucking Dartmouth. So as I was, making my picks this morning, tally site, I go, yeah, maybe these guys are right about Dartmouth. Even went up and looked at some of their scores from last year. I should have stuck to my fucking gut because UMass Lowell, they could have won by 100 tonight. They called off the Dogs. You terrible fucking co-host and producer. You guys,
human being,
you brought me down into the muck, right, to deal with just a royal ass whooping.
Hey,
Noah,
the theme of the early window was take the trash home Dogs, and it reeks, but it did not come through on 2 out of 3. So Dartmouth, sorry guys. Don't worry. Trust me. If you think I'm going to stop taking these ugly dogs, you don't fucking know me. So,
whoa. It's one way to lose. This is like when I lost 59-0. Yeah. One time I took Maryland against Penn State in football, like 2018 or 19. And I was like, I even said, guess what? They're going to win it on the money line. And they lost 59-0, right?
That was a fantastic game.
Yeah. Dude, this is when you lose 81-48, I think I texted you guys the photo. This was 50-19 at halftime. I mean, I mean, you guys really brought me down. Like you got little kids over there in India that are gonna be thinking I'm a fucking idiot. You know what I mean?
There's another game that we're gonna talk about where one of my former employers that I got talked into. And oh my God, I think it was 51-15. And I go, holy shit, I am getting my ass kicked on some of these games. But hey, I will say, if I'm going to lose, just take the pain out. Just fucking kick my ass from the beginning so I can turn it off.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. As long as I don't bet it, the Maryland one was a little humiliating. Greg K remembers that. It's hilarious. Like my brother, NC Nick has one where he took Sumlin in Arizona against Arizona State when they lost 70-7, right? In football. And that is one that we're forever just when it's like your co-host or your buddy that's doing this, you're like, this is great. But when you make the pick along with it, you're like, motherfucker. Noah, what happened with Dartmouth? Fucking Dartmouth. What happened there?
So first off, I'm going to throw the challenge flag on this play. I don't know if you know the Geico commercials where they just spike the challenge flag and then the husband and the wife go to the review. You called me into the stream for this one. I was not going to jump in here. You're like, Noah, I know you like these nasty ones. We were talking before stream. You got a couple
No. Do you know why I called you in the stream?
Yeah,
I called you in the stream because we previewed UMass Lowell together, and we both said they were a fucking great team.
Yeah. And
then you come in the stream. You come in the screen, the screen, and you're off for Gazy. You're saying take fucking Dartmouth.
So there was many of them. I mean, so I came in and I was like, you know what, I think that there's a little bit of value on Dartmouth. Obviously, they got their shit wrecked in that game by Lowell. I did say I liked Lowell this season, and I was going to handicap it further. But then I got a little carried away, and I jumped in on every one of the leans that I had on the short list for those 23 or whatever. I said there was 23. I tallied it up. It went 11, 11, and 1 with a money line hit. So actually, they were a little positive, but I handicapped it all down, and I only posted 9 locks on Twitter.
Buddy,
positive day.
I don't. If you went 11 and 11, but you lost a game by fucking 40 fucking points, multiple games. We'll get there. We'll get there, buddy.
Games.
All right.
Multiple games.
We'll fucking get there. You did all right, but I mean, I wouldn't be bragging about. Look, you made money.
Positive days all the time. So I'm gonna brag it if we're on the show and I'm giving out picks.
The youth, man. I'm sorry when I get my ass whooped with a 50-point game. I'm like, all right, I'm out.
I did get dragged into this game. I was not gonna pop into this game. You called me into the stream.
I'll take UMass Lowell. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Let's go. Next up.
I bet I lost money. That's why I couldn't pay my bar tab. Just kidding.
Folks, we got a lot more to talk about. I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Bet365. Bet365 is the world's most trusted sports book. Over 88 million players worldwide. Props, sides, totals, live bettings. Bet365 has you covered. And if you like boosts, you're going to love Bet365. Like a 30% profit boost on your same game NFL parlays. Does that sound good? You filthy animals. Look, plus they even have an early payout offer if your team goes up by 17 points. What more do you want? Sign up today and choose from 2 bonus offers, either $1,000 first bet safety net or bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets. Just head over to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/bet365. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/bet365. Promo gambling call 1-800-GAMBLER. We're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Look, Underdog Fantasy has a way to play alongside your favorite fantasy players all season long. NFL, NBA, NHL, college basketball, college football. Simply pick higher or lower on your favorite player's stat projection and cash in. Here's one for you. My boy, Noah Fafita, quarterback for the Arizona Wildcats, going into Boulder, Colorado tomorrow. Higher or lower on over 279 passing yards. The fuck over there and take that. Also, his high school teammate, wide receiver Tatura McMillan. I don't know how to pronounce it. I always fuck up his name, but over a receiving touchdown, higher or lower at a half. Take the over on that. You will cash in. Thank me later. But that's what's awesome, really, about Underdog Fantasies. You could find this. You wouldn't be able to find these props anywhere else. So, folks, what are you doing? Watch along, make picks, maybe make a little extra cash on Underdog's mobile app or website, underdogfantasy.com. When you sign up with the promo code SGPN, Underdog will double your first deposit up to $100. That's Underdog Fantasy, promo code SGPN. All right, we are back on the college basketball experience as UCLA down 7 to Lafayette. Let's go Leopards.
Wild.
Let's go Leopards. I did hit on Florida State. I mean, I didn't bet this, but Florida State minus the points against Kennesaw. Cash, straight cash. Tell you, when he has the taller teams, he can actually win. Watch out for FSU this year. I think they might be better than what people think. I did lose on Charleston. Didn't bet Charleston, but how about Duquesne beating the piss out of Charleston by 18 points?
Wasn't Charleston up at half too?
Yeah.
I think Duquesne just pulled away from him. Really impressive. Good win.
Now we did eat a bag of shit on this one. Did bet this one. Did lose money. Youngstown State loses by 30 to Michigan. Noah, you're welcome back to talk shit to us. Yeah. Noah wins a lock battle against both of us.
We should say we did not know the Harbaugh news before this when we picked this. Which is a bunch of fucking bullshit, by the way. Total bullshit. I'm taking the Michigan angle. I'm with you. This is bullshit.
I like
Don't
this.
do that.
It is bullshit.
This was not tragic magic.
Oh, it totally was.
Absolute domination, not due to tragic magic.
It won it
down
for Jim.
Low, once again, I told you, off the bench, Will Cheddar drops 20 on the Penguins. Holy shit. Like, this team, they're fun. Like, there's much better chemistry on this team. Like, the bench goes nuts. That was something, Jace Howard always gives you that, but like up and down the roster, this team's having a lot of fun right now. Doug is really fun to watch. Kamwa is great. I mean, that was a tremendous addition. Kind of fits right there what Dickinson was doing, and he can actually shoot better from outside. So, and Terrace Reed down low defensively is just something that we haven't had. I really like this Michigan team. St. John's is up next, Colby.
Oh,
Colby,
now.
I was just about to say, it's about
Get
time
ready.
Back to Johnny's.
I'm about to say, you won this lock battle, but prepare for war, motherfucker. All right.
Run it back on Monday.
Let's go. St. Joe's covered against Penn for me. You took the Quakers, didn't you? You took the Quakers.
Yeah. It was like a 3-point game with 2 minutes, and they didn't cover. Damn Ivy League motherfuckers.
Could have gone either way. We both picked inaccurately with the Jacksonville Dolphins. Didn't bet this, but
another one that got blown open late.
Yeah. The Dolphins were hanging tough. Somehow, some way, Lemoyne covered against Villanova. Luckily, we didn't lock this.
Did you see it go up to like 42.5 right before the game?
Yeah.
I took Lemoyne. I said, all right, time out. I cannot lay 42 points in a college basketball game. Give me the points.
Yeah, 100%. And the chat's asking for this, by the way, as I scramble to try to find this right now.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
Next up, I hit it. We both locked this up. Zip it up. The Akron Zips handle business against Southern Miss. You come up to Ohio, you're going to get set back down with your Brett Favre blood money thinking you could be somebody. 18-point win for the Zips as they go to 2-0. What's up, Noah?
Speaking of Zips, I want to go back to that Xavier game. Robert McRae's dad was in the chat for that A-Sun conference preview, by the way. His son had a hell of a day against Xavier. 15 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. He was 2 rebounds shy of a double-double.
Dog. Let's go.
They should have covered, man. We were on the right side of that one.
Well, I didn't have any real money on it, so I mean, I always want to hit all my picks, but I mean, we hit Akron. We were good with Akron. Samford, VCU. Mac, this is one of your specials, your plays. I didn't lock this one, but you should have hit this though, right? What happened?
Yes, I was watching with a bunch of VCU fans. I didn't tell them I had Samford, but yeah, I mean they were up double digits. They were up 10 early. They went up as many as 15, and then VCU just went on one of those crazy runs in the second half, and that building just kind of took over. And yeah, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. Anytime you lead by double digits as a dog, you probably should hit.
Purdue covered the 29.5 against Morehead State as they won by 30. Typical Purdue regular season.
They're good, man.
I took Purdue.
They're good.
I lost money on this one. I took Belmont plus 7.5. Woo! Furman, relax. Furman beats them by 23 points.
No letdown for them after that run last year.
Noah Bieniek hit on this. Texas A&M Commerce plus the points against Kentucky. Noah, you can talk a little shit here. Bring out your inner Ric Flair.
I didn't watch any of this game. It was just a lay it and don't pay attention to it until it was over. But I mean, they weren't they like winning? I remember. I think I screenshotted it. Yeah, they were winning this game at one point. I screenshotted it. I had some fun today. While I was actually out today, I was family dinner Fridays, and then did a little bit of Christmas shopping. So I posted a picture saying that Michigan was 2-0 ATS, but I was also having some fun scoreboard watching and posting whenever a high major was down to a mid major. So it was a fun day.
This fucking guy's talking shit. He's talking shit while he's at the Golden Corral, and then he's afterwards going to
him and his little Baron.
Yeah, hitting the target, the super target. Those targets in the fucking Midwest are no joke. I mean, I actually laid it with Kentucky, so I mean I didn't bet it, but I'm saying this game was awesome. Troy, Oregon State, double overtime. It was the Pac-12 network, so I'm sure the fans in New Delhi enjoyed it. But Oregon State wins by 1. This game was insane. There was buzzer beaters back and forth. Greg K goes, and Noah's walking around Spencer's hitting bets.
Telling everybody about his Texas A&M Commerce plays in aisle 37.
Hey mom,
where's the milk?
Hey mom, you think Santa will bring me some new boxers? Oh, guess what? The Wolverines just covered against the Penguins.
That's it.
Santa brought me a dub, mom. I'm fucking with you, Noah. That Oregon State game was bananas. Troy, I took Troy. It hit. I didn't bet it, but I did bet this one. Boston College, they suck. They fucking suck. I mean, they still won the game, but they were losing at halftime to the Citadel.
I'm glad I backed away on this one because I'm like, we cannot lay multiple points with Boston College on the road. Like it's like a principle. I'm glad I was not tempted on this one.
Oh, I bet it. Yeah. I ate shit. Wake Forest, Georgia. I didn't bet this, but Wake. I mean, they're right there. They missed a 3 to go to overtime. Multiple threes, actually, like 5 threes to go to overtime. What'd you make of this one?
Great game, high level game, and you know what? I probably underestimated what the Georgia crowd would be because game day's there tomorrow for college football. So they had a good crowd there tonight. And I was pissed because if Wake Forest with the new analytics, if they go and take a layup, then it becomes a foul fest, and then you're going to cover the 2.5. But they elected to go for 3. So unfortunately, they lose by 3. It happens.
I agree. That was a tough one there. South Carolina Upstate. They covered shit. They were winning a decent chunk of this game. Vandy, though, Jerry Stackhouse can exhale a little bit. They win by 7 against Upstate. We were on the right side with South Carolina Upstate. Noah, explain yourself on this one because this is another one that I tailed you on. Didn't bet the game, but Detroit lost by 32 at Cincinnati, buddy. You can Christmas shop all you want, but you got to do this fucking show. All right, so you got to answer. You got to eat the shit that we all eat shit here all the time. All right. But what's going on with your boy, Mike Davis?
All right. So this is the thing. There's actually a legit reason. And I didn't bet this. I was giving out all the leans that I had, all 23. So Colby, 2 of the projected 5 starters here. And shout out the Almanac. They do great work, but they're going to be caught off guard once or twice here. 2 of the projected starting 5 guys didn't even come to Detroit. So
to Cincinnati. Yeah.
No, to Detroit.
Oh, you mean like they're not even on the roster?
They're not even on the roster.
Okay.
So Jaden Coleman transferred into Detroit on the Almanac. Transfers into Detroit from Tulane. He is now currently at Goldie Beacom, which is a D2 team. And then Jay Allen Tovar, he transferred into Detroit from New Mexico, and he is currently now at Langston University, which is an NAIA program.
Langston Hughes, let's go.
And then Alex Chaku's waiver still hasn't been approved. So, I mean, this went from a team that had 2 transfers coming in from New Mexico, 2 transfers coming in from Tulane, both winning programs with damn good coaches. And Alex Chaku who at Rhode Island, or he was actually recruited to Alabama, came up through Alabama where Mike Davis has like a lot of roots. So he was recruiting him early, and he really wanted Chiku on this team, very high on him. And he comes in from Rhode Island, where he did not play much last season due to injury. He's not playing either. So three of these projected starting 5 guys are not even on this roster. The way I figured that out, I just went into the box score for the previous game, and I was like, holy shit, this roster's nothing like we previewed. So that's what I was saying. For those, I was not all the way.
It's a lot of words, Mac. That's a lot of words.
Yeah. Just say you get your ass beat like I do.
Yeah. I sum it up with, we ate a big old bag of shit. All right.
We did, but there's a reason for it. And I didn't get caught betting. I went and looked at it, and I was like, holy shit, I should not bet this at all. So Detroit's a fade. They are a big time fade.
All right. Well, while you're here,
okay.
George Mason beat Austin Peay by 22 points.
This one was bad too.
They got killed.
They were murdered.
Tony Skin, baby. Tony Skin. I went with my Patriots.
Yeah, I went with my Govs, man.
I get to talk a lot of shit to you guys tonight. This is great. So this is fun. Even though we didn't lock actually we have a couple lock battles that we could talk shit, but I just, and you guys get to talk this back maybe tomorrow. But that's the beauty of doing a nightly show is Mac, I tried to tell you to take the Patriots. This Austin, you were on George Mason with me, and at the last second Noah twisted your arm, and next thing you know, you wanted to be buddies with him. And now you're in the muck. People are wondering what the fuck's going on.
I thought I was back in 2018. I wanted to be a governor again, and they got their ass beat by the Patriots. Woo, man, 51-15 at one point. I go, holy shit! I was like, God damn, for the fucking. I feel like we at Austin Peay we played at UVA the year that they won every game and then lost to UMBC. And I think we were down about 55-15. I was like, get me the hell out of here. We are taking it on the chin tonight. That's what it reminded me of watching those Cubs tonight. I said, I've been there, but buddies, keep your head up. It's brighter days ahead.
George Mason, baby. You got the momentum. Start that football program. All right, next up.
Hold on, Colby.
What's up?
Corey Gibson, he comes in from Northwestern State. DeMarcus Sharp had a day, but Jamonte Black, he was 2 of 8 from 3. And one reason why I faded George Mason was because they were losing at one point to Monmouth. We're going to talk about Monmouth in a little bit, but I thought Monmouth wasn't like tremendous. That might have changed today too.
Yeah.
We did hit on Sacred Heart plus the points against Iona. There we go. We locked up the Whores of Radford, and they got it done outright with a buzzer beater, a 4-point play buzzer beater. This game was fantastic. It was at like a fucking assembly hall.
Yeah. This actually was probably one of my bigger plays of the day because I got a call this morning that Bob Huggins was going to be in the building to support his former point guard, Darius Nichols. And all the Mountaineer fans were down there at the Greenbrier because they were playing Marshall. It was a home game for Radford, and what a win for Darius Nichols, get it done over Marshall. So I wish I had that intel last night on the show, but good win for Radford. Can't wait to watch him this week against VCU and JMU.
Oh wait, you didn't bet this?
I did, but
okay.
I would have been pounding the table. If I knew Hugs was going to be in the building. So.
Yeah, we hit for this one. That was good. But I lost on Abilene Christian. NC State, those filthy pussies, ended up winning by 20. Ate a bag of shit there. But while we're here, I hate to do this to you, buddy. But me and Noah did lock up the Monmouth Hawks as they flew into Morgantown, and King Rice proving that he's a fucking good coach, getting it done. I didn't watch this game, but I did cash my ticket. Mac, what happened here?
I wish I had not watched it. It's on me, man. I usually Friday night's happy hour night with the fiance and friends, and I was like, we got Monmouth tonight. I think we can get by this one, and took the Monmouth Hawks for granted. I will say about Monmouth, King Rice's son was really, really good. People are going to find out about him. But as for West Virginia, they didn't deserve to win, man. We suck right now. We got a lot of work to do. Just like Gundy and Oklahoma State took it on the chin against South Alabama. Don't make excuses. Find a way to get better. Long season. But, yeah, hey, hats off to Mamas, man. They kicked our ass. We deserve to lose.
Xander Rice, King Rice's son, 30.6 assists, 4 boards. Dog. All right.
He's good, man. He's really good. King Rice is a good coach, too.
He is.
Yep.
We did bet, all of us, I think, bet Binghamton. They lost by 29.
Yeah.
We ate a bag of shit here.
They were winning at one point, so I mean, what a
2-0?
fucking night! Yeah,
2-0?
no, they were winning late in the first half, and then fucking Pitt keeps being a thorn in my side. But don't worry, we got him. We got him next month. I know Pitt's got their Super Bowl tonight, so good win, Pitt.
We had a lock battle. Myself against you two bums. All right, Texas A&M. Where's Cam Kerr at? Getting it done in Columbus. Trying to sprinkle this Big Ten bullshit on me.
What are you talking about, Colby? I texted you guys in the group chat yesterday that I jumped on Texas A&M immediately.
Really?
I locked it with you on the show.
I lock battled. I know I lock battled on this.
I had it with you.
Okay.
I had Ohio State. Yep, I had Ohio State.
Okay. Noah.
I did not get eyes on this because it was on Peacock.
No, I'm not done with
on
you.
a game that I actually
I'm not fucking done with you, Noah.
Every game that loses, Noah.
Yeah. I'm not done with you, Noah. Yeah.
The
The Buzzsaw. Dude, the Buzzsaw's legit. Big Ten sucks. Get the fuck out of here with the Big Ten. How about this? Big Ten sucks in football and basketball. How about that? All right.
They don't play anybody in football. Yep.
Yeah. A&M looked good, man. I watched this game. A decent chunk of this game. Davidson, Maryland. Shout out to Stacking the Money Green, who took Davidson on the money line. It's like plus 550.
Yeah.
Well, we all took Davidson. We were on the right side of it, but we didn't bet it. Yeah. Now you were right on Princeton. I took Hofstra. I didn't bet this, but you had Princeton there as they won by 7. They get Speedy Claxton's bunch. I thought the line was telling me. I thought the line was telling me to take Hofstra. Yeah. No, turns out I was just off. Yeah, NC Nick also on Davidson money line. Woo, woo, woo. UCF, Miami, buddy. You locked
Shiny Knights, man. Yeah, my Shiny Knights ate some shit. They got down to 7, and then Miami just went on one of those runs. They can really score. I don't know about the Shiny Knights. I thought they were a little bit better. Bad pick.
I was on the Hurricane, but I didn't bet them. I took the 24 in North Carolina A&T. They covered. My angle was they both scrimmage against each other. They reside in Greensboro, North Carolina. We got it done. Who'd you take in this one?
I don't even remember. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was one of those games.
It's one of those games, yeah. Rutgers, we should have locked up Rutgers.
Yes.
Because they dominated Boston by 24 points. They held Boston to just 45 points at the rack. But Noah, did you lock up Florida?
I did. I did
not lock Florida. Mac asked me after the show how I felt, and I was like, I don't know about this one.
I really liked them. I thought their athleticism would bother Virginia. It did early, but UVA grinded it out. Credit to them.
Well, I locked up the Wahoos, and they got it done. But this was a dogfight. This was a dogfight. This was kind of a back and forth game.
Yeah.
But now the Chattanooga Mocs, we did cash in all on the Chattanooga Mocs money line play. I was giving this away on Hoops Peterson. I was giving this away on the Sports Grid. I was giving this away everywhere. This is free. This is free food for everybody out there. I mean, Kenny Payne, how many days until he's fired?
He's got to go, man. I even talked to. I was looking at it today, and I'm like, man, everybody's picking Chattanooga. Like Louisville, and it's down to 3 points. Louisville's got to pop up and have some pride, but man, they suck, man, and they're full strength. That's the thing. Like some of these teams that are losing by games are shorthanded. Louisville is full strength, and they just suck.
Yeah.
I'd like to add just market watch on Louisville because I think this is like a good thing because now everybody's going to start jumping on Louisville. I still think you have to fade them. Last year they finished in KenPom 290th. They're still 177th after looking terrible against UMBC and dropping this game to Chattanooga by 10 points. They're still 120 spots higher than they were last year. So there's still some more time to fade this team this year.
Get one of the best games of the night. I lost on. I did bet Duke minus 4.5 points, and Arizona won outright. And I'll be honest, Arizona was a better team all game. Mm-hmm. I was hoping the momentum of the crowd would steal this one for Duke. No, Arizona just got it done. They were the better team, and great. I tell you this, man, keep playing these games home and home. There's a point in this game where the announcers were talking about this, and Jay Billis was like, the players, I'm a former player. I wanted to play in Assembly Hall. I wanted to play at Cameron Indoor. I wanted to play at Cole Fieldhouse or whatever. And the fucking hack announcer he was with was like, yeah, but neutral site games are great for the sport too. And I'm like, no, they're not.
Yeah. No,
they're not
at all.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's a company suit right there. That's just backing all that bullshit. But talk to me about this game, because I thought this game was fantastic. It was a really good game, back and forth.
Yeah, no, that's somebody that's never been on a bench or anything, that hasn't gone to Fog Allen and competed. Like being in that atmosphere, or at the Coliseum, being in that atmosphere, we need more home and homes. Like and with the net and getting 68 teams, you can lose a game in November. It's okay to lose a game in November, December to another quality team. You don't get penalized. You only gain from it. So
and it helps sell your sport. Not only do me and you, the media, the fans love it, the players want to play in it, and it helps sell your sport. When you see an Oregon Georgia game in Las Vegas with 4 people there, because no one gives a fuck, and the tip-off's at noon.
Yeah,
you're hurting the sport more than you're helping the sport.
Outside of the Garden, I really don't like any neutral site.
I'm okay with Maui.
Yeah, I like Maui just because it's fucking packed in that high school gym. But to the actual game, and I mean, this was one of my prouder calls of taking Arizona, because I feel like everybody was on Duke. And I'm not going to overreact and say Duke is North Carolina of last year, but I felt like everybody was overreacting to Duke all off season. I still think that they're a good team, but it's Shire's second year. I thought that they just won a terrible ACC tournament last year, and then they got punked by Tennessee. Then everybody crowned them because everybody was coming back. Yes, they have talent, but I think they're a little soft. I'm not going to lie, and I thought Arizona took advantage of that.
I'll say this: Tommy Lloyd in the regular season is fucking incredible.
It's like Rick Barnes 2.0.
Oh my god, like
Ricky Barnes Jr. over there.
I fell for it a couple years when he first came to Arizona, and I was like, "This looks like the best college basketball team in the nation."
Yeah.
In the regular season, they look flawless. It's like the opposite of Rick Barnes, though, because they look better on offense. Like Rick Barnes teams always struggle offensively, I feel like. Whereas like you watch that Tommy Lloyd team, you're like, holy shit, they're good. And then in March, we'll see. But hopefully, maybe this is the year.
How about Caleb Love?
Oh, big free throws. Big free throws down the stretch there.
And the buzzer beater at the end of the first half.
Yeah. Yeah.
He loves playing
that
there, man.
That could be the difference in the fucking game.
Duke killer.
Lehigh covered against Penn State. I think you were on the right side of that. I was on the wrong side. We didn't bet that, but nice cover for the Mountain Hawks. Mike Rhodes and Penn State 2-0 now. UTSA got smashed at the barn by Minnesota. We both picked incorrectly there. We hit, I believe, on, let me just double check. Yeah, we hit on Bama. Should have locked up Bama. We should have locked up Bama against Indiana State. Queens. I know Rob Donaldson was on Queens and he was upset. He's got to be upset. I mean, I took Queens. I didn't bet Queens getting 7.5 at Southern Illinois. All right, Noah. We tried to warn you. Oklahoma 82, Mississippi Valley State 43.
This is a crazy lock here.
This
was your craziest lock of the whole night. Last night as I was going to sleep, I sit down and I go, that motherfucker locked up Mississippi Valley State.
This one was crazy. I was giving up all of the leans that I had. I didn't actually bet this one because I was handicapping it. I was like, this Mississippi Valley State team has experience, but they weren't good last year. Nobody shot the ball well last year. They were all like 25%. So it was just a really bad team, and I think they're going to be another really, really bad team this year.
That'll be the first and last time he ever takes the Valley.
They shot 12% from 3. That was nice. They got out rebounded by 30.
I almost spit out my drink last night when he took them. I said, "What?"
Yeah, that was one where I was like, okay, the other ones I could buy into a little bit, but like that one I was like, what are you seeing? Is he in the Matrix? Is he seeing the shit? Like I don't know. But Gardner Webb, I scored one against you two here, even though we didn't bet this. Gardner Webb covered against Arkansas. You know, told you this running Bulldogs program is better than what you think. Better than what you think. I know Arkansas's Musselman's going to have a good team there, but the running Bulldogs, they're a solid team. We should have locked up Kansas because that hit. They were laying 35 and it hit. Unbelievable.
How much did they end up winning by?
38.
They're gonna fuck Kentucky up on Tuesday.
By the way, Weehawk hit me up. DeJuan Harris attempted his first shot 78 minutes into this season. His first shot came with 2 minutes left in this game.
Unbelievable.
Of the entire year.
Unfucking believable. Man, I ate shit on Alabama State, Iowa. They were for like a great portion of this game. Alabama State was covering. But how about Harvard? Myself, Moneyline Mac, back in Harvard, getting it done against the Rice Owls. They were up the whole fucking game. Noah, what are we thinking about your Owls here?
I just have to show face here because this was one of my 3 favorite picks that I gave out on TikTok as well. They just got out coached. Amaker did a great job. I still don't love the roster, but holy shit, like that was impressive.
Mac, your thoughts?
Yeah, I Harvard kind of kicked their ass right from the get-go and up 10 at the half, cruised in. Private school pussies, big win.
Yeah. Bellarmine covered against Kansas State. We were on the I think we both took K-State, but we didn't bet it. I actually bet this one late, and this is my circle of trust here. I did not give this away as a lock, but I bet this. And you know, you start winning a few bets, you start betting bets that you didn't give away on the show. I bet Auburn minus, I think it was 19 or 18. I lost. They only won by 15 against Southeast Louisiana. They still won, but I thought they'd look a little bit better after losing to Baylor. Your thoughts?
Some of these teams that played in these showcase games and the openers have had kind of sleepy spots the next game. So something to monitor as we get to these bigger games and feast week coming up here next week.
You were right on the Coyotes of South Dakota. They beat the piss out of UT Rio Grande.
They were up 40 at half.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't bet this, but I definitely picked UT Rio Grande.
Yeah.
We were right on Tennessee Tech to cover the rivalry game against Murray State. And then I think they might get a game ball. The Colonels of Nichols. Holy shit. Go into Baton Rouge, hit a buzzer beater 3 in the corner to get to win in a bye game. Take that, SEC. I mean, shit. Between Vanderbilt losing to Presbyterian, LSU losing to Nichols, Auburn losing to Baylor. I mean, I guess there's no shame in that one, but it takes Virginia beating Florida. They're taking a few hits early in the season. What was your take on this one? Because this game was awesome.
And Nichols was kicking their ass. What were they up 40-18? Dominated. LSU climbs all the way back in. And then here we go, the Hail Mary. So shout out to the new coaching staff over there. Head coach over there is 28 years old. I said I was going to fade him. He's proven my ass wrong. I can tell you that.
Sauna Pete says the LSU announcer said Nichols is shooting hotter than salsa on a sunburn.
Love it.
That's incredible. Noah, what'd you make of these Colonels?
Colby, I have to say, I wanted to fade LSU early this season. They were one of those teams that I highlighted from the conference previews, and Nichols LSU made my list of the 23 leans. I didn't give it out on the show because you were asking for a lot of lines, and it was kind of a jumbled show at the end because he had to get on VSiN. But I will say the only thing that kept me off of betting this game was Mac had like a strong statement about young coaching takes time. Game 2, he goes out and beat LSU. That's impressive.
He's blaming me for his losses now. Here we go. What a guy.
Not a loss. I didn't bet it. So thank you, Mac.
The Eastern Washington covered against Ole Miss. Didn't see that one coming. I didn't bet it, but I'm saying I thought Ole Miss would put it on them. Colorado might be really good because they beat the piss out of Grambling, and I thought Grambling would cover 23.5. Colorado won by 32.
Yeah. Colorado's
this one,
good, man.
Dude, I almost bet this game. I almost bet Oakland plus the points. They only lose by 11 at the Illini. We should have bet this. That line skyrocketed overnight. It was at like 25 points. I was like, what? Oakland's not that bad. I don't know, but UIC got it done against Little Rock. We were on the right side of that. We did lose money on the Tommies, who got very fortunate to escape with the dub. But nobody goes into the Shoenecker and gets a win. They might get a cover. They beat Idaho State by 1 in a rock fight, 54-53. We also lost on Southeast Missouri State. They got wrecked by Butler.
Drilled.
Butler's looking
good.
Really fucking good, dude. I was 1 year off.
Them in Minnesota are fucking teams up, and I'm like, what is going on right now?
Yeah. Ryder did not cover against Marquette for me. I didn't bet it, but Marquette won by 30. Dayton. Oh shit. This was a ride because I had Dayton plus 5.5. It's the benefit of getting the line early, folks. I ended up covering by a half a point. I got very lucky. This game was back and forth. I mean, Dayton could have won the game, but also down the stretch, I thought I was fucked. I thought I was cooked. Nice cover there. Temple Navy. That game was a little closer at the end than people thought. But wait, did Navy cover for us? I know we didn't bet this, but I don't know they did not. They lost by a half a point. We should have locked up Texas, Delaware State. No, what was that line at? Because that closed at 27. Okay, so Delaware State covered that one. You and Noah took Gonzaga. I'm sorry, took Yale. I took Gonzaga. Boom. Feel the wrath, motherfuckers.
Yeah, this one was frustrating because it was like an 8-point game at half, and then Gonzaga pulled away at like the 8-minute mark. Yale missed some
the kennel, baby.
It was the first game without Timmy. I'd do it again. Yale's good.
Can't go into the kennel and cover if you're a little mid-major. You know what I mean?
Yeah, LePepe won outright last year.
Well, that's because he's the greatest fucking American of all time. Yeah, I mean, greatest human of all time. I'm sorry, he's Australian, but Noah, your thoughts?
I'm right there with Mac. Like, this one was frustrating because Yale was winning this game at a point in the first half, and it was close until about 10 minutes left in this game. Notable, Gonzaga, they lose Timmy, but they have another fucking really good big man. Braden Huff is the next one. Holy shit. This freshman's 6'10", 242 pounds. He had 19 points. He was 5 of 7 from 2 of 3 from 3. Hit all of his free throws, 9 rebounds, almost a double-double. They just keep reloading. Like, holy shit. Like, if he breaks out, this team's really good with Nemhard, EK, Huff. I mean,
yeah,
they might not slow down.
If you guys want to know what it's like to taste the fruits of victory lane, let me know. All right. We locked up the BYU Cougars.
Oh yeah,
they got it done by 9 in Provo. No one goes into the Super Soaker and gets a dub. One of my favorite plays of the day. I went pretty heavy on this one.
Live is telling you everything. Yeah, no, I mean, this is a great game. And, we need more games like this. Looking forward to the return game next year in San Diego. But BYU, man, they're a motherfucker at home. You go to Provo, whether it's football or basketball, hard place to win at. Now, if you get them on the road, you can drill their ass. But good win for BYU in the Big 12.
Yep. Colorado State, I was on the right side. I should have bet this game. Colorado State beat the piss out of Wright State in Fort Collins. It was like, I don't know, it's like a 28-point win. IUPUI took care of Valpo. That's what those filthy Crusaders get. Tennessee So a little lock 'em on.
Rocky Top, baby.
They got it done. However, do you want to talk about a bad beat? Well, first let's talk about Tennessee, Wisconsin. Did you watch this game?
I did. Especially the second half. Tennessee's good, man. And I mean, they were in the Sweet 16. They blew a double-digit lead to FAU. Probably should have been in the Final Four last year. They returned a lot. Rick Barnes, can he get over the hump? I mean, we know they're going to win 25 plus games again and be a 2 or 3 seed. It's going to come down to March again.
Yep. So I had a few C notes on Sacramento State plus 17.5 points.
Same.
You know how much they lost by?
19.
18. I lost by a half point, man. Gosh, we were there. We were fucking there. That was a brutal loss. Montana covered for us against Oregon. This was one of the shockers of the night to me. I didn't bet this game, but Memphis looked good.
Mm-hmm.
I might be buying some Memphis Tigers stock.
Is
I took Missouri.
Stansbury a better coach than Penny? Just like Martelli and Juwan.
Yeah, right there, right? Man, that was a dominating performance. They held Missouri to 55 at home. Big time win for the Tigers, the Memphis Tigers. I took the money line in South Carolina. Let's go, Cox. All right. South Carolina is going to be better than what people think. I know me and Noah were doing that SEC preview. I'm telling you, I think South Carolina is going to be much better than people think. They're going to. I'm not calling them to make an NCAA tournament, but I think they're on the same level as Florida. I think they're on the same level as some of these other teams in that conference, and they're going to be able to beat some of those teams night in, night out. I like what they did in the portal. Nice win for the Gamecocks there against the Hokies, and then we both locked up. We had a lock battle here, I believe. Me and Mac, I think we're on the right side here. As UAB covers, they should have won this outright.
I know.
Oh. In Asheville, Clemson wins 77-76. Noah, get back in here.
Tigers.
Hi.
Hi. This one was bad too. Like I figured that PJ Hall would have his way. Holy shit, he fouled out 2 of their best bigs, and the other one had 4 fouls as well. He almost went through their entire front court. But UAB's guard haven, and they hit their shots today.
I can't believe Clemson won this game.
They almost pissed that away. They missed like 4 foul shots in the final 4 minutes.
I had UAB money line.
Hey, UA. So here's what's great, and this was the first thing that came to mind. We're gonna bet the shit out of UAB here over the next couple of weeks because everybody's gonna see that they're 0-2. They've lost to Bradley and Clemson, and they probably should have won both. This is a good basketball team. Yeah.
Cal Baptist took care of Jackson State. Wazoo took care of Prairie View. I believe Wazoo covered. I think Cal Baptist, Jackson State might have been a push. Riverside got absolutely drilled by Utah. I lost on that.
Yeah.
Utah might be really good.
Utah might be sneaky good. Them in Colorado.
Yeah.
I didn't get to give this one out last night, but I want to say UC Riverside only beat a D2 school by 6, and they were actually trailing in most of that game in their opener. So I was like, Utah's going to drill them because they did. The Utah ran away from the first opponent. So I was like, Utes are going to cover this one. And they did. So
UCLA somehow beat Lafayette by 18. What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Also
22-2 run or whatever. Yeah.
Also, we ate shit on Cal because Pacific just won by 8. What? What the fuck?
Cal sucks.
Cal was up last I saw like 9 when we started this show. What happened?
I have no idea.
Unfucking believable. Shout out to Tyler. Yeah. The one time a year I'm not gonna wear a hat. All right. Had a little run in with the lawnmower. Folks, let's get to tomorrow's game balls. What are we doing?
Easy.
You lead the way.
Yeah, easy. Future Big 12 member Arizona Wildcats. I mean,
he's milking it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, folks.
They're rolling in football. Let's go.
LD Cats. LD Wildcats.
It's gotta be the Colonels of Nichols. All right, getting the dub at LSU, unfucking believable. Great win. I know LSU is supposed to be down, but I don't give a shit. They paid you a lot of money to come in there and lose, and you won. Boom, game ball. Mac, where's your second game ball?
I'll go Rocky Top. I mean, anytime you go to Wisconsin and get a road win, I know you were favored. I know you're in the top 10. It's a hard place to win. Good job, Tennessee. Rocky Top, baby.
My number 2 is let's say Davidson. Look, when Bob McKillop left, he gave you the keys to his son, and I questioned it. After year 1, I was like, damn, this is like the famous actor whose son, gets famous just because the dad was talented, and he's just somehow conquering at life, getting all the scattered ass out there. You know what I mean? Just because. And I thought maybe he was getting a free pass. No, big time win today. Beat the Terps outright. Big 10, you suck. All right. And lock up. Give that game ball to the Wildcats. Another Wildcats. All right.
LD Cats.
Who is the third and final game ball for you?
I mean, this one hurts, but I got to give it to Monmouth. I mean, I know West Virginia's shorthanded, but who cares? Monmouth goes in there, gets it done outright, 15, 14-point dog, whatever they were when it went off. King Rice and those guys, great win. And chat, you think I was going to hide? No, I'll give it. Tip my cap to Monmouth, the Hawks. Great win, King Rice and company.
That was. And it should have been.
They kicked our ass. They deserve to win.
Very worthy of a game ball, in my opinion. Final game ball. I thought about going Chattanooga, and then I realized every team in the non-con beat Louisville last year, and I'm like, I mean, I'm going to take you to the buzzsaw. A&M winning at Ohio State. A&M is not a basketball school, but buzzsaw is making them a basketball school with wins like that. Let's fucking go! All right, those are the game balls, folks. Now we get to pick your games, but before we do that, I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Game Time. Buying tickets to your favorite event shouldn't be that stressful. Game Time's the fast and easy way to buy tickets for all sports, music, comedy, and theater that is near you. With killer deals on last-minute tickets and their best price guarantee, you can stop stressing over the tickets and start getting hyped for the fun you'll be having at that very event. All right, so snag the tickets without the stress with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use that promo code CFBX for $20 off your first purchase. Once again, terms apply. Create that account. Redeeming code CFBX for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. Also brought to you by Hall of Fame Bets. Win bigger by betting smarter this NFL season with Hall of Fame Bets, the sports betting analytics platform for parlays, player props, and game lines. Research every NFL, NBA, MLB, and soccer bet with historical stats and data. Stop betting in the dark and join over 30,000 users researching with Hall of Fame Bets to craft more intelligent, data-driven parlays. Download the Hall of Fame Bets app or visit hofbets.com and use that promo code SGPN to get 50% off your first month today. They're going to remind you that Roy Tarpley used to light it up for the Dallas Mavericks. So, what are you doing, folks? Start researching. Start winning with Hall of Fame Bets. All right. It's time to pick some fucking games. Let's go. Get a little music here. Oh, I'm sorry. That they are playing, so get used to that one. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. on the West, Texas State, Sunbelt, MAC Challenge. Texas State's heading to Oxford, Ohio to take on the Miami, Ohio Redhawks. Christian Turner is not playing, I believe, for Texas State. He did not get his waiver, FYI. Texas State's still laying 2.5. No. You don't walk into the Mullet Hall and get a dub. Travis Lexington Steele's going to get a win. Wait a second, though. They lost to Evansville. Never mind. Texas State wins. What are you doing here, Mac?
I'm going to take the bounce back. I'm going to take Miami of Ohio here to get it done for win number 1.
Ah, gosh. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you.
I like taking these 0-1 teams, especially coming back home in a.
It's easy to see
game.
a tide turn.
Yeah. Same time, 8:30. Loyola Maryland taking on Brown. Brown's laying 10.5 points. Give me that. That's too many points. Loyola covers. What are you doing here, Mac?
Yeah, no, Brown's good. I'll take the points. I'm gonna lean with. I can't lay double digits with an Ivy League.
Georgia Southern heading to Eastern Michigan. Georgia Southern's laying 2.5. No, I think we should. I am asking the panel if we should lock up Eastern Michigan plus 2.5 plus 115 on the money line.
Yes, they're gonna win outright. I'm with it. I like it a lot.
I agree. Southern sucks. Noah,
I'm coming in here to give you. I'm coming in here to give you a nudge too. Eastern Michigan gets this one done.
Oh, let's
yes!
go.
Yes, we're back on
Triple
the
lock in
Eagles.
the Eagles, baby.
Let's go.
Maybe
Where the
Butler's
hell
good,
is-
but they got drilled by Butler. Butler's drilled another one.
Eastern Michigan money line plus 115. Let's go.
The way I'm handling it, by the way, tonight, I have 2 games handicapped that I have already bet. The other ones, if you guys are locking it in here or ask if you want to lock it, I'll come in and push.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
Chris,
Can we-
all right, Chris Collinsworth.
Casey in the chat. I can feel the pain with that comment.
I love it. Hey, you know what? Short memory, baby. Let's go Eagles.
ULM is heading to the Fire Up Chips. Oh boy. You know ULM only scored 31 against Houston, right?
I feel like we almost should lock.
Should we do a directional Michigan rival? I'm sorry, a directional Michigan parlay.
I like Central a lot here, honestly.
I do too.
I'll give out another one. Let's go. Let's go Michigan's. And
Let's
here's
go.
a little early parlay. Let's go.
We got directional parlay, Eastern, Central, the state of Michigan, the Mitten State, right?
Maction, baby.
Let's go. Let's go. Mac parlay. Let's go. Noah, can you give me the line on Stonehill, Yukon? In the meantime, I'll talk about High Point.
I have it up. It's plus 35.5. Stonehill against UConn.
I'll take UConn. I'll take UConn.
Same. Yeah. It's bad.
That's not a lock. High Point is getting 3.5 at Wofford. I'll take the points. What are you doing here?
I kind of like High Point here too. I'll take the points.
Arkansas State is heading to Bowling Green. Oh man, Bowling Green 1-0 after they beat the piss out of Chicago State.
Yeah.
Bowling Green's only laying 2.5. Give me Bowling Green. What are you doing here, Mac?
I'm gonna take Arkansas State. I know they got drilled by Wisconsin. I'll take the bounce back angle here.
William and Mary's catching 10.5 at the Colonials of George Washington. 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 What are you doing here, Mac?
This is a lock. I'm taking William and Mary. They just won. They just beat American. I mean, now they're going to G-Dub. I think they're live in this game. Sprinkle some on the money line.
G-Dub beat Stonehill by 45 though, right?
Yeah, that's Stonehill. So I mean, they're due for some regression, baby. This is William and Mary all day. Let's go. I'm on the Tribe.
Moneyline Mac locking up the Tribe. I'm riding with the Tribe. I ain't betting it. Yes, audio listeners are going to say, they're going to think that no. We get a couple comments every couple weeks about it was time for the change. It was time. So you went with the revolutionaries. No, they didn't kill anybody in the Revolutionary War. No, it's not offensive. To who? Anyway,
just like the Redskins are, you soft asses out there.
It's all fucking terrible. It's all terrible. We're going to change our name from the Crusaders. We're going to be the Beacons because we're a beacon of light. Fucking losers.
Makes me want to throw up.
Yeah. Cornell is at Fordham. Cornell is getting 1.5 points. Fordham is going to win this game. I'm tempted to bet this, but I'm not. Fordham -1.5. What are you doing here?
I like this Cornell team. I mean, they won on the road, already got a win. I'm going to take Fordham, but I'm not going to bet this.
Georgia State's laying 4.5 at Western Michigan. Shut the fuck up. Why is this line this is reckless? What? Why is this 4.5?
I don't get it either. I like Western.
Wait, because the line doesn't make any sense, right?
Yeah. I mean, Western did take North Dakota State to overtime the other night.
Dude, Georgia Southern lost by 2 to Belmont.
I know,
At
but
Belmont.
I think it's going to be a close game. And like you said, Courtney Love's here. I'll take Western.
Courtney Love is here. I feel like this spread should be 8 or 9, so I am very weary of it. I'm not going to bet it just because of that. Give me Georgia State -4.5. Clark in the chat saying add that to the directional parlay. Not me, maybe Mac. Not
Max
me.
in. Yeah, I'll co-sign it. Let's go. I'll get in on it. Lock
There
up
you
Western
go.
Michigan. Let's
So you
go.
got Central, Eastern, and Western. That sounds fantastic. What could go wrong?
I'm running for governor in Michigan again. Here we go. Last time I did this last year, I think I went 0-5. So it's going to even out this year.
Hey, you'd have my vote for fucking governor of Michigan. At least we'd have some fucking clean water coming through that fucking state.
And I'd get Harbaugh back. It's a bunch of bullshit.
That's true.
Let's go.
Oh, that's ridiculous too. I hope Michigan leaves the Big Ten. They should leave the Big Ten.
They should.
That'd be a great fuck you. Go to the SEC. Go to the fucking SEC. Noah, do we have a line on Corpus Christi, Houston?
31, right?
-31.
Lay it.
Yeah, I'm laying it. I think Houston's going to show them. They only gave up 31 the other night, right?
Yeah, they just got to score 60 and they'll probably cover.
I'm actually intrigued by this matchup. Old Dominion traveling to Muncie, Indiana. You're not going to get Muncie out in the middle of nowhere. They're laying 2.5. Give me Ball State. No, give me ODU. Jeff Jones. But this is going to be a game. I like both these teams.
You know what? I love JMU coming into the year, but ODU was my pick to win the league. I'm locking up ODU. I think they're the best team in that league, so I love this team. So let's go.
Moneyline Mac locking things up left and right. I'm on ODU. I ain't locking it. North Dakota State's catching 24.5 points at Michael Crichton's University in Omaha, Nebraska there. I'll take Creighton.
Same.
South Alabama is laying 1.5 at Buffalo. This game I thought was going to be appealing, but after South Alabama lost to Mobile,
yeah,
and Buffalo lost to Fair Dick. Give me Buffalo +1.5 at home, but I'm not staying away from betting this. What are you doing here?
I definitely on Buffalo here. I mean, South Alabama lost to Mobile. I know Buffalo lost a tough one to Fair Dick, but Buffalo definitely the better team in at home. Give me Buffalo.
This next game's fantastic. UNC Wilmington at UNC Asheville. Asheville's laying 1.5.
Bounce back.
I'm going to take Wilmington. I am concerned about the height because Wilmington plays small ball. I think Wilmington's pretty good though. Give me Wilmington plus the 1.5 on the road. What are you doing here?
I'm going to be on Asheville. I thought they played like shit the other night. I think it's a good bounce back spot back at home in an in-state battle.
Western Carolina's getting 4.5 points in South Bend. Oh, buddy.
Courtney Love is here, baby.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
Should we?
Yes. They're going to win.
I'm in.
Money line should have won the other day.
Money line play. Catamounts beat Notre Dame. Let's go. Noah?
Coming in the triple lock it with you guys if that is a double lock.
Mac, is that a lock for you?
Oh, yeah. Money line that thing.
Catamounts. Shout out to Weehawk. Campbell. They're heading into Greenville, North Carolina, where ECU is laying 13.5 points. I actually think you should probably take Campbell. ECU wins by 10. In-state battle. Some guys for Campbell probably wanted to play at ECU. They didn't end up there. ECU wins by 11. Campbell covers.
I'm going to take ECU. I don't think Campbell's very good.
Didn't they win their opener?
They did win their opener, which I was surprised by because I was low on them. They beat Navy. I don't know how good Navy is, but I think ECU is pretty good.
All right, you don't got to twist me too much on this one. Let's go. Just not used to ECU being a double-digit favorite over an in-state foe. Utah Tech's getting 4.5 at Jacksonville State. I will lock up Jacksonville State minus 4.5. What am I missing here? This is a Courtney Love game.
Yeah, no, I'm staying away because this line makes no sense. I will say Dixie State the other night did look decent against Santa Clara, so I'm going to take the points, but not because I feel confident. Stinks, man.
I'm taking Jacksonville State minus the points. I'm going with it.
I'm staying away.
Can I get a line on Incarnate Word Tulsa, Noah?
Oh God, that game is filthy.
Northeastern is at LaSalle. LaSalle is laying 5.5 points. I kind of love this game. Two old school coaches. Give me. This is tough to me.
I love.
Give me Northeastern to cover. What are you doing here?
It could be a one possession game. I'm gonna lock up Northeastern. I think they might win this game outright.
Woo!
These two teams are even.
I could see them winning.
Yeah.
I'm not locking it though. But Moneyline Max says lock up Northeastern. Hey, start both these schools used to have college football in the 90s. I remember watching them. Now they don't even fucking have football. What are you doing, you bozos? Marist is at UMBC. UMBC's laying 3.5. Now this. Now, I feel like UMBC minus 3.5 is the play, right?
I'm going to take Marist because I think everybody's just going to say, oh, UMBC almost beat Louisville the other night. Newsflash, Louisville sucks ass. I'll take Marist.
I'm going to take UMBC. I won't lock it. By the way, Incarnate Word, Tulsa. Tulsa's laying 13.5. I mean, I'm going to lay it with Tulsa.
Yeah. Yep.
I think Tulsa's improved this year.
Agreed.
Texas Southern's getting 14.5 in Tempe against Arizona State.
They might win outright.
Give me the points.
Yeah.
Noah?
Hey guys, I'm tuning in here. Arizona State looked like dog shit. I saw them in person in the Barstool Invitational. Newsflash, they've already lost to Texas Southern last year with a much better team. Texas Southern gets it done. They're covering this number. They could even win it outright.
This is a great money line play.
It is.
Noah Bieniek locking up Texas Southern. I'm just taking them. I'm not gonna lock it.
That it was a home game for Texas Southern last year, so now they go to Tempe. That could be a difference. It's the home opener for Arizona State.
A lot of fake tits in Tempe.
So I like the spread for sure.
Who's Arizona State playing football tomorrow?
UCLA in LA.
In LA.
Yeah.
And they have UMass Lowell on deck in basketball, so watch out.
Canisius is at St. Bonaventure. These are right. This is like a rivalry game. The Bonnie's laying 12.5. No. It's a rivalry game. I know Canisius just lost to Syracuse, but actually I'm locking this.
Yeah.
Canisius is covering this. Give me Canisius plus 12.5. Mac, you with me?
Yeah. Sprinkle some on the money line. This is going to be a good game.
Yeah, they're right there. It's a double lock. Noah, you can get in if you want, buddy.
Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick or thin.
Cop Coppin State is catching 15.5 at Mount St. Mary's. Nope. Lay it. Greg K's cracking me up. Let me show that one for the world. One of my favorites of that investigation. Yeah. I read that article when he had that line. Make sure you go out and get the blondes with the big tits. All right, get those. We need those on campus. Just
is great.
Peak football.
Hey, what'd you say the number was in Mount St. Mary's?
And by the way, shout out to Mike Smerrick, the former Golden State Warrior from Canisius. 15.5 Mount St. Mary's is laying.
Yeah, lay it, man. Coppin's god awful. Terrible.
Yeah. St. Peter's is laying 2.5 at NJIT. I could be talked into locking up St. Peter's here.
St. Peter's is laying 2.5. Let me do a little deeper dive on this one. St. Peter's they looked good the other night. Let's do it. Let's do it. St. Pete's, baby. Let's go, Pete.
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you.
We are locking up the Peacocks of St. Peter's minus 2.5. Fair Dick is catching 18.5 at Seton Hall. I'll take the points. You
take the points as well, man. Fair Dick's been playing well.
Yeah. App State heading to DeKalb, Illinois, to take on Northern Illinois. App State's laying 3.5. Nope. Give me Northern Illinois to win that one on the money line. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I actually really like Northern Illinois here. I thought they were good against Marquette. I'm going to lock this. I think Northern Illinois is a better team. Let's go.
That's a far trip too. Let's go.
Yeah. Action.
Triple lock?
Yeah, I'm jumping in here. This is my favorite pick of tomorrow. So if you want to play the music now, I can give my handicap after, but I already have this.
Let's go with the Huskies of NIU.
So I texted you guys when this number opened. I am high on Northern Illinois, low on App State. I think there's more than 2 possessions of value here that we're getting here. On opening night, Northern Illinois covered against Marquette. App State struggled with NAIA Oakland City for 30 minutes of that game. I like how the Huskies, they're already battle tested here against the top 10 team in the nation. App State returns most of the team from a season ago, but that doesn't always mean that there's going to be improvement. Ken Pom had them ranked as the second highest team, second best team in the Sun Belt this year. They shot a dreadful 65% from the charity stripe against Oakland City, that NAIA team. That was last year. They shot 65%. Sorry. This year against Oakland City, 48% from the free throw line, that first opening night game. This offense was brutal last year, ranked 255th. Their defense is good, but Northern Illinois squad, they returned 3 starters. The backcourt's electric with 2 15-point scores a season ago. Huskies, baby.
Yeah, I like it. Montana State, the Bobcats are heading to the Crack House to take on Seattle. Seattle's laying 11.5 points. I can't lay 11.5 with Seattle, even though I think Montana State's in a rebuild. Give me the Bobcats plus the points. Mac?
Yeah, same. I'll take the points.
UT Martin's catching 22 at Mississippi State. Give me UT Martin. They lose by 18.
It's tempting to lock this.
Yeah,
because Mississippi State doesn't score, and they're coming off their best shooting night in like a decade. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna lock up UT Martin, man. They're gonna lose by 12.
I'm a Chris Jans guy. He treated me right the other night. I'm not gonna bet this, but money line, Mac, lock it up. Hail State. It's a big number though. Drexel is at Winthrop. Both teams lost opening night. Drexel is getting 1.5. It's a good game. Give me Drexel to win this one, but I don't feel great about this play. What are you doing here?
Yeah, really good game. Looking forward to watching this. Take the points.
Milwaukee is catching 15 at Providence. No. I'm locking up the Panthers plus 15 at the Dunk, whatever they're calling this shit now. It's the Dunk. Milwaukee's good this year, man. Watch out for the Panthers. Coming?
I'll join you. They got Wisconsin on deck and a look ahead at the dunk. Let's go.
Let's go. Double lock with the Panthers. Ooh, we have a juicy in-state Ohio battle here. The Bobcats are heading to Cleveland to take on the Vikings in Cleveland State. I love it when we get some in-state battles going at each other here. This is a good game, but Ohio, I was sold on Ohio the other night. Give me the Bobcats. They're dogs getting 1.5.
Yeah.
Should we lock this?
Wrong team favored. I love the Bobcats. It's my preseason pick to win the MAC. Give me the Bobcats. Lock that up. Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm taking all these MAC teams. God damn. MAC shit for me tomorrow on College Football Saturday.
We're there. We're locking it up. Noah, can you give me the St. Francis, PA, Santa Clara line? What's up, Noah? Or what's up, Mac?
I said, who said you can't have MAC shit on Saturday? Just do it on the hardwood while all the good college football games are being played.
Louisiana's catching 6.5 at Toledo.
Good game.
This is a good game.
Yeah. I'll lay it with Toledo.
I'm gonna lay it too. I was just thinking that let's lay the 6.5. Man, Fresno State. So all the MAC schools are playing Sun Belt teams except for Kent State. I guess they already had the JMU thing. Fresno State traveling to Kent, Ohio. I am locking up Kent State minus 2.5 against Fresno State.
Yep. Another MAC school.
Yeah, double lock. Let's fucking go. This is maybe my favorite play of the night.
Yeah, they're gonna kill them.
Yeah.
Albany, JMU the other night.
Yeah. Albany at Columbia. Columbia's laying 5.5. I mean, I know the Great Danes have been down, but 5.5.
That's pretty bad when you're dogs to Columbia.
Yeah,
you probably should reevaluate yourself. I will lay it. I think it's telling you that Columbia's way better, but I'm not touching this.
All right. You sold me on that. Let's go. Yeah. By the way, Santa Clara laying 22.5 against St. Francis, PA. No, I'm dying on this hill. St. Francis, PA. Can you just put together two good halves? First half, you've been kind of chippy. Second half, you've been awful. Give me the points and SFP.
Same.
Bucknell is catching 11.5 at Niagara Falls. Take it on Greg Paulus's Purple Eagle Eaters. Yeah. Man, it's a big number. Give me Bucknell on the points. What are you doing here?
I'll take Bucknell as well.
Wait, didn't Bucknell burn us the other day?
They did, but I mean, we locked it. I'm not locking this.
All right, I'm switching my pick to Niagara, though. I remember watching them thinking they don't have anyone good. Give me Niagara minus the points. Stetson is in Vegas taking on UNLV. Stetson's getting 10.5. I don't know how. I mean, should we take UNLV minus 10.5 bounce back spot?
Yeah, you know what? They're going to take it out on Stetson. I'm going to go back to it. I'm going to lock up Vegas. I'm locking Vegas up. They're going to bounce back. They're going to
Moneyline Mac locking up UNLV minus 10.5.
They're going to win by 30.
Oh boy. I mean, Stetson's
awful.
They won by 54 against Trinity Baptist in game 1.
It was Noah was playing point guard for them, I think.
Oh man. I'm staying away. Noah, can you get me the Holy Cross Georgetown line? Illinois State's catching 8.5 at St. Louis. Give me the points. Illinois State can make that close. What are you doing here?
I agree. I'm going to take the points. Noah?
Yeah, I'm locking Illinois State here, guys. This is my second favorite pick.
Noah Bieniek riding with the Redbirds.
So the Billikens, they lose 6 of their last season's top 7 scorers, and it was evident in game 1. They relied on the 3 ball. They shot at 43%. But from the field, only 33% during that game. So they need to figure some shit out offensively. I expect more of the same struggles offensively this game. Illinois State's going to be great. They're a great rebounding team last year. They returned 2 bigs that had 6.5 boards a game last season. And this year, their starting lineups, all seniors. St. Louis, it's a brand new team. The Redbirds, they go into St. Louis. They cover the number in a city where the baseball team uses their nickname.
Noah Bieniek locking it up. I'm seeing the chat's asking. I'm seeing 8.5, not flat 8. 8.5, Ryan.
Yeah, I'd bet at 8.5.
Holy Cross is getting 16 in DC at Georgetown. I'm taking Georgetown minus 16. What are you doing here?
I think Georgetown's going to fuck them up. This might be a pick page lock. Georgetown, Ed Cooley's good in these bye games.
Yeah. Eastern Illinois is at Loyola Chicago. Love the in-state battle there. The Ramblers lay at 18.5.
No.
But doesn't EIU suck?
Yeah, but I mean, who's Loyola to be laying 18.5?
All right, I'll take EIU. I just remember last year EIU being fucking terrible. Omaha's getting 14.5 at North Texas. No, I'm on North Texas. That's not a crazy play. Siena is catching 12 at Richmond. Get the fuck out of here. I'm locking up Siena plus 12. You're on board?
Yeah. They're live in this game. Richmond doesn't blow anybody out.
I feel pretty good about this one, man. I feel pretty fucking good about this play. So, folks, what are we doing here? Let's.
Now we got a problem. Now we got a problem. Friends through eternity, loyalty, honesty will stay together through thick.
Utah State Bradley. This game's fantastic. Bradley's laying 5.5. Guess what I'm doing here? I'm locking the shit out of Bradley here. Lay the 5.5 with the Braves. I don't give a shit. Utah State's not going all the way into Bradley. Bradley's legit. Mac?
Yeah, I'll join you. New coach, first road game. Give me Bradley all day.
Let's go.
You guys don't think this is a Courtney Love game?
It smells a little bit, but I don't care.
Bradley coming off the big win against UAB, because I was very down on Utah State, and you guys talked me off of it. Trust the culture, trust the new good coach coming in.
Not for the first road game.
Yeah, I know. Game one or first road game with a lot of new pieces. I like this spot. It's way too low, I think.
Yeah.
But I'll bet it. You guys double locked it, so give me Bradley.
Let's go. Noah, can you get me the Cal Poly Wyoming game? San Diego. This is great. Taking on UC San Diego. And believe it or not, UC San Diego, not Steve Lavin's San Diego. UC San Diego's laying 3.5. Guess what I'm doing? I'm laying the 3.5. Mac, what are you doing here?
I think the wrong team's favored. Give me our guy, Steve Lavin here.
There we go. Taking the 3.5. Wyoming's laying 14.5 against Cal Poly in Laramie. Lay it. I almost think we should bet this. Actually, fuck this. Fuck this. I'm betting this. Cal Poly's terrible. I am laying the 14.5 with the Cowboys in Laramie. New Mexico State, our squad, they're heading to Irvine, California. New Mexico State's catching 7.5 points. Give me the points, but Irvine's going to win, I think. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll take the points as well. No strong feel.
Long Beach State is at DePaul. DePaul's laying 2. Get the fuck out of here. I think Long Beach State's going to win. Give me Long Beach State plus the 2. Ride that money line.
Courtney Love. I mean, DePaul, Big East school, only laying 2. Lock up Long Beach. You're going to win the game outright.
Folks. The Dirtbags. Let's ride with the Dirtbags of Long Beach State. That's our show. But look, we're going to try to do something. Last week, last night I said we'd start doing the end of the show locks. Mac. So hold on. My locks, as I see here, I should write this down coming into the show. But I am locking up Eastern Michigan and Central Michigan. I want that also in a parlay, right? Eastern Michigan plus 2.5, Central Michigan minus 2.5. I also think you could just play Eastern Michigan money line because I'm probably going to do that as well. Also, I did not lock up Georgia State, but I came close. But check the picks page on that. That still could be in play. Other games: Western Carolina money line play and plus 4.5 against Notre Dame. East Carolina minus 13.5. I was talked into. It's probably the one I trust least on this whole lock. On this lock train that we're on. I am also going to be betting Canisius plus 12.5. Sprinkle a little bit on the money line. Also betting up locking up Northern Illinois money line. They're catching 3.5 at home against App State. Also locking up St. Peter's minus 2.5 at NJIT. Also locking up Milwaukee plus 15.5 at Providence. Ohio plus 1.5 at Cleveland State. Kent State minus 2.5 against Fresno State, putting major units on that one. Siena plus 12 at Richmond. Yes, I love that play. I might bet UNLV when it's all said and done, but not right now. Bradley minus 5? I think it was against Utah State. Wyoming minus 12.5. I said against 12.5 or 13? What was that number? Against Cal Poly, 14.5. Okay. Lay it against Cal Poly. And those are Dundee's plays. I might add another one in there somewhere. Mac, fire away.
Yeah, I'm going to go. I'm on the Michigan parlay with you. Eastern Michigan against Georgia Southern with the points and Central Michigan, but we both think they're going to win outright. I also have Western Michigan against Georgia State. So if you want to take all three of those great Maction Michigan schools, let's go. And I'll run for governor when all three hit. Give me a Bill and Mary against those filthy George Washington guys up there. I think they're live in that game. I love ODU. I love Jeff Jones. I think they're going to lay it against Ball State. So I will take the Monarchs here. Western Carolina, I think they're live dog at Notre Dame. We were on Niagara, so I'm on Western Carolina once again in South Bend. Northeastern, Bill Cohen against Fran Dunphy, 1-possession game. I'll take the points there. Canisius, I know they just almost they hung around with Syracuse, and now they're going to the Bonnies. I think that's a close game, so I'll take the points. Sprinkle some on the money line. St. Peter's, I think it's a good spot against NJIT. Lay the points. Northern Illinois, another Maction school against Appalachian State, the Mountaineers. I did take Eastern Illinois in the points against Loyola Chicago. That's too many points to lay with Sister Jean. Give me EIU. Let's go. I also took Ohio against Cleveland State. I think much better team there. Kent State as well against Fresno State. So riding a bunch of Maction schools. Vegas against Stetson.
I might join you on that.
And whose jersey's getting retired? I saw somebody's jerseys getting retired for
Anderson Hunt.
Anderson Hunt. So it's a bounce back get up spot. Vegas should win by 30. Siena take the points against Richmond. A couple miles down the road. Richmond ain't going to blow Siena out. Bradley lay it against Utah State. Wyoming, the Cowboys guns up against Cal Poly. And then give me the Dirtbags of Long Beach. I think they're going to beat DePaul outright.
I might join you on the Long Beach one too. Anderson Hunt, folks. My first ever college basketball team that I was a fan of was the UNLV team. That was a great watch. Love that team. Anderson Hunt was such a fucking beast. Noah, give me your locks.
Yeah, I jumped in here for 4 with you guys to have fun. So Texas Southern. I don't have the number that we gave it out on the show, but I have that at plus 14.5. I'd take that down to plus 12. I love Northern Illinois against App State. I have Northern Illinois -6 in that game. Illinois State at St. Louis. I would take that down to plus 5. And then Bradley -5.5. I'd take that to -11.5.
Yeah. There we go, folks. Those are our locks. And yeah, Anderson Hunt. I mean, if you didn't know college basketball back then, that guy was fucking fire. And I actually believe he would play in today's NBA. Back then, the NBA was it was almost like the Sean Respert situation.
Back before they sat out every game.
Yeah, but also the game got like softer. So like you used to have those tweeners in the game. The end, like the tweeners wouldn't get any love in the NBA. So yeah. Anyway, that tomorrow, folks, I will be back. Subscribe to the college college basketball experience. I'm fucking a machine over here. I go live talking college football at 8 a.m. tomorrow. We also have a reaction show with college football, and then we go tomorrow night college basketball picks. It never stops. All right. It never stops, folks. Subscribe. Tomorrow morning, I'll even be in the pregame show for football. I might even answer a few basketball stuff. All right. So hop on over there, but give everyone a follow. Noah is on Twitter at NoahB77_. Mac is on Twitter at moneyline_Mac. And remember, Noah hosts the college baseball experience. Subscribe there. Mac hosts the Big 12 college experience, as well as the Ryan and Rush show, which I recommend. I'm on Twitter at TheColbyD. The college basketball experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Give us a follow. And yeah, check out all the other ones: the FCS college football experience, the college football experience, the college baseball experience, the Big 12 experience, sports gambling podcast, the Bottom Line Bombs, all that good stuff, folks. Until next time, this is the college basketball experience for Saturday, November 11th. You better start thinking about yours, and we are out of here.
Yeah, all the things that I do at 2, all the things that I do for you. My beginning of the week review. This is just a little sneak preview on me. I don't make sense of it. Fake friends cover it. Y'all say things I don't even get a clue of. Yeah, leave me just wide open wondering. Rip a hole in the sky, I open thundering. I text my time, it's way past late. Good time to procrastinate, huh? I make a beat just to fascinate ya and get it done at a faster rate. What? I'm still feeling way out and even more these days. It ain't a motherfucking way to shine a light through the haze. I sing at 3, mumble at 4, and 5 o'clock I don't sleep, I snore. What? Upside down days. What? Upside down days.